Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and as always, I'm here with my husband Noel, who is already driving me crazy. I was so thankful for him this morning. You may notice we are in our new studio. Not everything's not done yet, but I got to give my good morning, Somchik. Got to give my husband credit. He was up all night hooking up those millions of wires that you guys have seen before, trying to get everything hooked up so that we can run in here. You do, I know. So this room is like 90% done. It's done enough to do a show. Hello, Josie. So we still have cables everywhere. We still have stuff that we have to clean. So no tour yet. Friday, come back Friday. We'll give you a full tour of everything we've done down here. But I go to do the TV. We go to start the show, and the screen is not the right size. Good morning, Mel and Stella Cards. So he's over here messing with it. That's why we are 3 minutes late. He was trying to get the size of the screen. Like I couldn't hit the go live button because it was on the bottom of the screen, and we couldn't reduce. Y'all, this is why I don't like Mac computers. I am a Windows girl all the way. You will get a tour, but not today. It'll be on Friday because it's still a mess outside the studio door. I'm still working on it. We're making good progress though. Good morning, Trish. Anyways, on Mac computers, you can't just, no, Mac is like, I will never go that way. On a Windows, you can go to the top and you can say display size like 80%, 90%, and you can just shrink it down and everything fits on the screen. Nope. 4 minutes to making different sizes on the screen on a Mac, it's still not the right size and I can barely read the chat. So while he gets props for being up all night setting up my studio, he's got to fix my chat. So anyways, good morning, Ross. Good morning, Greta. We're going to go for it today. We are doing all random. So this is our second week of I Spy Vintage. Hopefully, I do not know why. Oh, let's buy it now. I'm like, I don't know why I have stuff in the auction tab. I shouldn't have stuff in the auction tab. We are doing all randoms. So we're just going to pull stuff up, run them for $1, $4.50 shipping, as always. And we're going to go ahead and get started. How much coffee have you guys had? I'll do the Jeremy thing. I am still on my first cup. Well, you are very welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate that. 3, oh my gosh, 3 cups. I'm still on 1.5. I've only been up for like 45 minutes. Not enough. There is never enough coffee. Never. Oh, you guys. I forgot to tell you. I got a present from Southern Charm yesterday. Southern Charm, thank you. I know Noel reached out and said thank you. I have not reached out yet, but I'm giving you a public thank you right now. You know how he gets on my nerves? Look at what I got. Look what Southern Charm sent me. Not only do I now have a Nerf gun where I could like, oh, you are so mean. Southern Charm, why did you send him 2? Okay, so now when he gets on my nerves, guess what I'm doing? I got it ready right here. We are definitely going to be using this. And you are not allowed to shoot me in the face. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's, people are joining and they're like, what the hell is going on? Because you could do it to your high school students. Yeah, you probably get in trouble for that. But yeah, see, they say no face shots. That's the rule. Needs to be a fair fight. Oh, I'm going to get him. And this morning he's like, no, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I'm like, heck yes, I'm going to. So, all right, let's start pulling stuff.
I didn't aim. It was just a fluke.
All kinds of mixed up stuff today. Let's start with some pink depression glass. Everything's backwards too. In the old studio, my camera used to be here and now it's here. So I've got to get used to like the new setup. But we have beautiful pink depression glass, salt and pepper shakers. Let's see. Oh, good. My coffee cup's not in the way. Look at that. I love the design. These ones are really pretty. What are those? They're like little flowers or some little stars around the bottom. The tops are still good. We're going to go ahead and get those going. Ooh, why can I not do 10 seconds? And those are running right now. Dollar Start, pink impression glass, salt and pepper shakers. Thanks for your bids. Let's see if our label printer works. We're kind of testing everything out. You guys are the trial run this morning here with all the setup of the equipment. Good morning, Carla. And Southern Charm, thank you so much. Look at that. And the labels are printing. The first one's always hard to get off, though. All right. Next up, let's do, you like pink? If you like pink, check this out. This is a Fenton, Hobnail Fenton vase. Let's see if we get a measurement here. It is 3 3/4 inches. I'm so glad you got your package. That's wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, I'm going to get my son. Oh, that's so cool, Swamp Chick. Yeah, having like all the label printers are so much easier. It just makes things more efficient. Let's see. So the labels are like here. So I just did one for Southern Charm. They're this size, and they will print 2 by 1. They will print the name, the title of the item. So if I wasn't doing a random listing, it would actually put the title and then the date of the show. So if you're doing multiple shows a day, then you can, it's easier. Like I have a raid train later on tonight, and that way it'll help me know which one. Okay. So Fenton 3 and 3/4 inches. No chips or cracks. This one is so pretty. Did we have glow on this one? Did you tell me this glowed? No glow on this one. Just a beautiful Fenton vase. Pink, kind of cranberry color, ruffled top. Running right now. Oh yeah, you got to be careful with them. I try to just barely stick them on like a side. Occasionally it'll leave some residue and we try to clean it off. Swamp Chick, thank you so much. That is going to you. Let's do something totally cool, you guys. I think this is so neat. So this is from France. It is porcelain, and it is actually an old decanter, probably from around the 1940s. But on the bottom of it, in French, it says Model something Distillery Gardner, Paris, France. Let me show you all of the. If you speak French, you'll be able to pronounce all of that far better than I could. But this is an old porcelain decanter that you can now turn into a bud vase, which I thought was so cool. So you've got this pretty lady here. So a French decanter. And then at the top, that's where the cork or the stopper would have gone to hold the alcohol. But instead, now she is a bud vase or just a piece of art. We have a tiny bit of like old sticker stuff. Probably can get that off. She's absolutely gorgeous. Not something you're going to see every day. And it does stand a good size with it being a decanter. It's about 9 inches tall. And that's running right now. I like the fact that she's like really from France, that it has, you know, all the French titles on there. So you know. Did they make a lot of digital decanters? They are all very, oh, how cool. Thank you, Kate. Pitt Judd, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me turn my iPad on over here. We have a couple French pieces today, actually. Vintage. Digital kind of threw me, but I'm like, okay, well, I can always go and research later on, but that makes more sense. Vintage. Thank you. Let's do our other French piece while we're at it. This one, or sorry, nope, not French, English. This is an English piece, but we have a Fortnum and Mason, London, England. So we have like a mustard or a condiment jar. We will show you the words on there. London, England, but you have the beautiful blue and white. You have the wooden top, nice and clean, and your top does come with the gasket, so it creates a nice seal going around there. And I don't know, I like the side that has the print on it. That's my favorite part. 4 1/4 inches tall. And that's going to run right now. And this is like a ceramic. Bottom has the maker's mark on there. Thank you for your bids. If you guys like Fenton, a couple days ago on our Glow Show, we did some small Fenton figurines. Good morning to Aaron Sphere, Southern Charm. We did some Fenton figurines. And can you please take me out of the bubble?
Thank you.
This is Aaron. Aaron, check this out. Look what I got. Look. I'm getting him every time he gets on my nerves. Every time he puts me in the bubble, I'm going to shoot him now. That's what's going to happen. All right, except you know what's going to happen? I'm going to trip over these. Get me out of the bubble, for goodness sakes. All right, I'm going to trip over all the little thingies that I'm putting on the ground. And you made me lose my train of thought. There we go. What I was saying is I have some Fenton figurines, some really cool ones. Let's run one right now, and we'll see if he can go grab another one. Let's start with this guy, though. Look at this original Fenton tags. We're going to show you up close. He's adorable. Little Scotty dog. Look at him. That is a glass Fenton piece. We have the original Fenton tag. You can always take that off. We have Fenton sticker, and now it is signed on the bottom. I am not removing the sticker to see. Josie, there is some extra bullets. And I got to say, that is compliments of Southern Charm. Sent me Nerf guns to attack my husband there. So it is signed, but I will not remove the original sticker to see it. I will leave that to whoever purchased it, so you can do that yourself. But look at him. I'm going to hold that tag up so you can see him all the way around. Is that not the cutest? Glass piece right there. Probably stands about 3 inches tall. Original Fenton, signed. And that's running right now. $1 start. 10 seconds on the clock. Thank you so much for your bids. This is such a cute piece here. And I don't know about you guys. I haven't seen the Fenton Scotty dog. This is the first time I've come across this one. And Swamp Chick, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to do some more Fenton in a little bit. We're just kind of jumping around here today. I know we're past Easter, but you could prepare for holidays year round. And I thought these were really neat. So these are collectible paper mache Easter eggs, vintage Easter eggs. So they do open up. So it opens up and you have your paper mache egg, your little piece of string with it. So you get a big one here. The big guy measures, I don't know, about 5 inches. And then you get 2 little ones. So we have a bunny one here. And what's on here? Like little flowers, Easter eggs. Oh, another bunny on this side. There's a little bit of wear on this one. They are paper mache. They have been around for a while. See, they do close and open nice and easy. And we're going to run them right now. You're going to get all 3 of them. The small eggs are a little bit bigger than a regular egg size, about 3 inches. Thanks for your bids. And Lisa, those are going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are going to stick this on the little string that's hanging out so we do not mess up any of that egg. All right. Let's move on to something really cool here. This is a piece of milk glass, and this is what I'm guessing from about the late 1800s, really early 1900s. I don't know if you have ever seen a shape like this. We have some inner crack lines that I'm going to show you, but this is a true antique, and it has something really special about it. So look at that shape. How cool is this piece of milk glass? It stands approximately 2.5 inches tall, but it almost looks like a basket or a little trophy sitting there. Okay. You can see there is a crack line here. Again, keep in mind, we have a couple of crack lines on the inside, but nothing that's loose or that I would be afraid of shipping it. And the bottom says, I don't know if you can zoom in. What does this say? Pat, PA something, June, I can't quite, June 30th, 74? It can't be a 74. 47? Okay, it's there. You guys can zoom in and try to figure that out. I'm having a hard time seeing it. I want to show you what's so cool about this, okay? Because this is a really unique piece. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Gigi. Got hands up. I know, look at that. It is sassy. All right, check this out, though. I'm going to throw this in my glow box. Hopefully, this is going to come through on the screen. It's okay. It is glowing pink, you guys. It doesn't have a green glow. It has a pink glow to it. That is selenium in there. I have never seen selenium before, something glow from selenium. So I thought that was kind of cool. I had to go and Google first thing this morning to figure out what that was, and that's selenium. So we are running that right now. It is up and going, and it glows. If you put it under your UV light, it does glow this very beautiful pink. Thanks for your bids. And with the first purchase, Toby with the first purchase, ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
We have a couple more really old pieces of milk glass. Let me show you this one. This is a corn creamer. I should have had this for my crazy creamer show. And inside there's a label here, and it says Fersen number 587, Challenger Taylor, Challenor Taylor, 1891. So that's everything that's on the inside. That's what that tag says right there that I just read to you. It's dated 1891. Now, somebody put that tag on there. I didn't date it myself. I don't know the validity of that, but it is corn. It is a milk glass creamer. And did this one glow? Did this one have the selenium too? This one glows green. So this one has a nice green glow under the UV light. We're going to get that going right now. Corn creamer, late 1800s with a nice green glow. Thanks for your bids. And Tammy with the first purchase. Everybody throw some ducks in the chat for Tammy.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's round out our milk glass. I think it's my last piece for the day. No, I have one more, but we're going to round out the creamers here. Who likes owls? Look at this piece here. We do have a call out. I'll show you that call out. But look at that owl. This is milk glass. It is a creamer. I love all the detail. The call out is right underneath that spout. You can see it right there. It's a little chippy right underneath the spout. Almost looks like it's part of the design. That is your inside. Just needs a little bit of a cleaning. Beautiful owl creamer. This one does have a pink selenium glow also, which tells me that it is an older one, definitely an antique. It stands about 3.5 inches tall, and that's running right now. This was a hard one not to keep for my collection. I love birds. I like the milk glass that has birds on it. So this was a very hard one, but I have another owl type piece, so I was okay letting this one go. Thank you for your bids. Good morning. If you are just joining, thank you so much for popping in. We are doing all random polls. I Spy Vintage today. Dollar starts on everything, $4.50 max shipping. So pretty much you pay for your first item, and after that, shipping should be free for you. And Robin's Closet, thank you so much. The only thing, I got to get these labels to print a tad bit faster. I'm not a patient person. I want to go, 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 go. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. We're going to do something just beautiful. Very granny core here. Look at this piece. We got a little bit of sticker stuff. I'll get that cleaned off for you. Look at how gorgeous this is. Tay, it says on the bottom, S and SKS. Let me show you the marker, or the maker's mark, in case you may know who that is, SKS. Very beautiful piece here. That is paintware. That is not a chip down there. Absolutely stunning picture. That would be gorgeous. I wouldn't even say it's a picture. I would say it's a vase. That's I'll get your sticker stuff off. We're going to go ahead and run that. Beautiful coloring, 8.5 inches, running right now. It would make a great centerpiece. Put some candles around that. Put that up on a riser with some other stuff. Some beautiful flowers. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Let's go. Let's do, how about one of these? See if I can get her lined up. Ooh, that was loud. That was like hurting my ears loud. We have a Russian stacking doll here. Is it called a stacking doll? What's it called? I don't know if it's called stacking. Matryoshka. I can't say it correctly. Here is all the writing on the bottom. Around 1976, you can see all the marks on there. And it looks like maybe somebody put to and from, like it might have been a gift. Made in USSR, right there. All right, let's see if it has all. Oh, you guys, that's awful. Oh, that sound. Okay, we have one. We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5. So we've got all 5 running right now. While it's running, I'm going to see if I can put it back together. They're all in really great shape. There you go. And Pickers in the Wind, that is heading to you. Congratulations.
On its way to you.
Anybody like Princess House? I'm sorry, what are you trying to... We got it. Princess House. Anybody like Princess House? Because we have a glass duck. It is such a pretty one. It is marked Princess House on here. Thank you for sharing the show. I appreciate that. So the only reason I can confidently say it's Princess House is because, hey, there's a tag. Beautiful glass duck. No chips or cracks. We actually have 2 Princess House ducks. The second one's going to be a little bit different. This one measures 4 inches in length. Running right now. This is the type of thing that would look great on like your book stacks. Just a little accent mixed in with some other pieces. Oh, Monster Mama, thank you. We've got a few duck things today. I got lucky and came across a whole collection of ducks. So we're going to give you some ducks. We have one more Princess House here. Now this is a smaller, but look at the eyes on this piece. And you can see the wings are applied wings. So are they applied? I'm not too sure. But they stick out a little bit more, so it's not as smooth. But they've got the little beady blue eyes that are really adorable. This is another Princess House. This one is unmarked. And it is about 2.5 inches long. Thank you so much for joining through a shared link. I appreciate that. And we are running that right now. Another Princess House glass duck. 2.5 inches long. I love the eyes on this one. Cottage Curious with the first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first
Let's
purchase.
switch over and do a glowy piece here. So there's a little story behind this guy. Reclaim Vintage. Hello. If you guys were here at my glow show on Saturday, so once a month I do nothing but glowy glass, I have this piece in there. Then I went to ship it and I found that there was a chip on it, which I didn't realize when I sold it. So doing the right thing, I contacted the person who bought it, gave them a choice. Either I can cancel the order and resell it at a later date. Now that I'm aware of the chip, I will fully disclose and show that to you. or they could have kept it and just got a partial refund. They chose to not keep the order, so I'm bringing it to you. Still a gorgeous piece. It is a blue Ellie Smith Moon and Stars piece here. I am going to show you where the chip is, and you can barely see it. As I'm turning this around, it is not something that is super noticeable. Again, I missed it the first time that I sold this, but it is right here. So we're going to take a look on the lid. We have a little chip right there above my finger. Okay. And then there is, so the end of this little, right, these come down in these little points. There's another one that is a little rough, so I can feel the roughness on this point. I can't see a whole lot. Flea bite there. But really right here, it is that one chip right there on the lid. There you go, you can kind of see it, and the edge of that. That is the call out on this. Again, once you put it together, it is very difficult to see. I did completely miss it the first time that I sold this, but now you know about it. Let's also see what else this does, because this is a gorgeous Ellie Smith piece. 8.5 inches tall, nice thick glass. It is absolutely stunning. And not only that, it lights up the room. It is such a bright glow. We're running it right now, 10 seconds, dollar start, up and going. Thank you so much for your bids. Swamp Jet Boutique, that is heading your way. Congratulations. Let me grab that label. So if you guys are new here, this is our new studio. This is our first show in our new studio. We have taken over my basement. We used to be in a tiny little corner of my basement, and part of the unfinished part is where I would keep my inventory. And with the business growing, we were going to buy a place. And I decided I didn't want to spend $3,000 to $4,000 a month on paying rent to somebody else. So we took our whole basement and we have been redoing it. We removed the guest room, took away like our kind of seating area, and redoing the whole thing. I've been putting together rolling like carts and shelves for days now. Friday, we are going to do a complete tour. I now have rolling carts holding my inventory throughout my living area. I have my home office down here. But basically, you walk downstairs in my house, and the whole bottom floor is now my business, which actually saved me money because I have a storage unit I pay for to put my personal stuff like my Christmas decor and everything. Now that I've cleaned out my storage here, I get to now end that storage unit. So instead of spending $3,000 or $4,000 to expand, I actually saved $100. So this was our guest bedroom. Thank you so much. I did this myself. You see the all of the molding. I did all of this wall myself. It's a whole, probably about a 14-foot wall. Anyways, this was our guest bedroom, now turned into our studio. It worked out so perfect. And we actually have 2 filming spots. So I am we bought a new, bigger table. I'm here directly around from me, which we'll show you on Friday, is a seating area, which I will do like chat shows in, a little more comfy area with the couch. So we actually have 2 backdrops. Super excited, and I cannot wait till Friday and do the big reveal. We'll walk through the whole space and kind of show you everything. So let's keep moving along. Let's do some gorgeous carnival glass. I got a big collection of carnival glass in, so I'm going to be sprinkling it in throughout different shows, all different kinds of carnival glass. Most of it's the marigold color, but a lot of different styles. And I love this one. To me, it looks like roots of a tree going all through this. So pretty. No chips or cracks that I have found. You're going to get 2, so you get your matching set of candlestick holders. They do hold a taper. And that's up and running right now. Thank you for your bids. Good morning, Deb's Vintage. Thank you for coming in. And Tammy, that is heading your way. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
And the way we have it set up, one of the things I'm going to talk about on Friday is the design. When I was setting up the space down here, and what we did is take a lot of what we already had to reuse and just move around and use it in a different way. But one of the things I really kept in mind is, how do we work? What's the flow? How do items come in the house? Where do we sell them? Where do we ship them? Usually when I'm selling, my daughter is grabbing the items and wrapping as I'm selling. So how would that work? How does she come and get them? So we're going to be talking about process and system on Friday too, and just keeping those things in mind for future growth as you're setting up your current space. So I'm excited and to talk about this, because that's like just totally up my alley on the things that I do. Let's do another carnival glass. Look at how gorgeous this piece is. I am just south of York, PA, hour south of Harrisburg, right on the border of the Maryland line there. So look at this beautiful, I think, what are those? I don't even know what kind of flower it is, but this is a marigold bowl. Carnival glass, you've got that gorgeous ruffled top along there. And I just love the inside. It's so pretty to look at. And you know, with your carnival glass, anytime that light hits it, you get all those beautiful colors. 8.5-inch diameter. That is running right now. No chips or cracks that I was able to see on this one. Josie, are you in PA too? For those of you who are in PA or anywhere around the area, we are doing a meetup. At the end of, we're doing a PA meetup open to buyers and sellers at the end of September. And it is going to be around the Harrisburg area. And Lisa Mill, thank you so much. It's going to be around the Harrisburg area. Still trying to get a spot. My God, you guys, do you know how hard it is to find a reasonably priced venue for about 100 to 150 people? I'm not trying to throw a wedding here. I just want a space that we can have a general area that fits about 100 to 150 and a couple breakout rooms so we can do some breakouts within the morning activities. I'm getting quotes of upwards of $6,000 to $8,000. It is crazy. So I've been calling and calling and calling. I found a place that I think finally, the guy's I talked to him yesterday. He's supposed to give me a quote this morning. I think it's going to be the reasonable one, and that doesn't include food. That is just space rental. Everywhere I'm calling, and I've gotten to the point where I'm avoiding typical venues. I'm calling community centers now, churches, educational facilities. So I'm starting to try to think outside the box to find a reasonable place. I did not know it was going to be this difficult. And I don't want to do it outside. I don't want to chance the weather not being right. All right, let's do another kind of carnival. It's my last carnival glass piece for today. I've called a few churches. Even the problem that I'm finding with the churches, I do have 2 more on my list if the one today doesn't work out. The problem I'm finding is they usually have big general halls, so we can put 100, 150 people in a general hall, but there's not many breakout areas. And part of the vision for this meetup is we will do a general type of session. Then we're going to have some speakers. Green 13 will be there. Dragonfly Neen will be there. I Love Discounts will be there as speakers. We may have a few more. So then after we do a general session, we will have a couple breakouts. So you get some choices on topics you want to hear and learn about or discuss. Then we'll come back and do another general, have lunch and do some networking. Breakouts in the confession. We could have the confessions of whatnot. There we go. Harrisburg. Did they live there? Wow. That's awesome. You need to, Josie, let me know. If you're in the area, let me know. We need to meet up. Yeah, we're looking at, I've looked at schools. The one that I think is really helpful today is a community center that's 3 stories, but it has the space we need. I'll have to be a little creative with it, but I think we can make it work. Can you see the heart shell? Absolutely. We'll run. Let's do this one, then we'll run that heart shell. No problem. We've got this carnival glass bowl. I really like this one because it looks like it's draped all the way around, which I love. Look at that beautiful, beautiful design. What a gorgeous, like, small fruit bowl this would make. I think that's a maker's mark that I cannot read there on the bottom, but it looks like there's something right there. Absolutely stunning piece. And this one really reflects the colors beautifully. About an 8-inch diameter. We're running that right now. Oh, hey, and it glows. Look at that, around the edges. This one is a glowy one around the edges. I should have said that before I hit run. But all around the edges, it glows. So whoever is going to get this gets an extra little surprise there. Josie, that's going to you. Congratulations. It didn't generate the label? All right. Then I'll have to just use one of these ones. All right. Great pickup, Josie. Let's see. What are we going to do? The heart shelf.
Thank you.
So, full disclosure, I do not think this is super vintage. What are we doing? He's telling me to hold on. You know what? He needs to get on it. This is what we need to do. This actually makes noise, but I'm not going to turn it on because it'll be loud. Check this out. Oh, there's no bullet in there. I guess I got to put one in. He said, ow. I'm going to have way too much fun with this Nerf gun. What are we doing, my love? Because I want to sell the shelf. I don't know what we're doing here. Okay. He's clicking buttons as usual. All right. We have a heart shelf. I'm going to measure this for you, but you can see it's a pretty good size. Now, the reason I say I don't think it's super vintage, there is a very old, worn out UPC code back here. But it is a heart shelf. It looks like possibly somebody stained it. It's in really great shape. There's your top. We'll kind of slowly turn it around. We do have the hangers on the back, so here and here to put your nails in there. Let me measure it really quick. 24 inches across, 4 inches deep. Let's run that right now. There we go. I'm going to hold it just like this so you can see it. You've got those little hearts in there. It's nice and sturdy. It's well made. Thank you so much for your bids. You know, in every show, I have to have something big. You're stealing, you go for it. Steal that idea. Thank you so much. And Katie Cat with the first purchase. Everybody put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's do a very old piece. This one is absolutely stunning. SFS out of England. Royal Devon is what it says on the back here. Look at that pattern. And this is in wonderful shape. I'm just making sure that I'm telling you the absolute truth here. A little paint wear right there. But look at how stunning and beautiful this bowl is. You have your marks there on the back. It is out of England. Gorgeous, gorgeous bowl. Nice serving bowl. You have those handles, 9.5 inches. The colors are just absolutely stunning. Those really pretty, muted, soft, girly, very romantic colors. Oh, don't you shoot me. Southern Charm. Y'all, Southern Charm sent us these Nerf guns. Probably best present I've received in a long, long time. And Toby, that is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you are new to Zoe's Treasures, one, make sure you check the show notes. Always check the show notes when you go into shows, not just mine. Any show, always check the show notes. But if you're new here, my husband's my producer, my cameraman, my graphics guy. He does all that techie stuff because I don't know how to do any of that. But he gets on my nerves. He drives me insane through every single show. He'll sit back there and do all these hand motions like I'm supposed to understand him. So because we always bicker, I needed a way to get to him. And Southern Charm sent us these Nerf guns. But not only are they just a Nerf gun, look at this. It lights up. It's a Star Wars. They're Star Wars Nerf guns. How cool is this? And they, oops, hold on. And they work really cool. Like this. I just pull this back and I can shoot him just like that. And he says, ow, every time. Like it's styrofoam. It doesn't hurt. Let's do another big piece here. Look at the tortoise shell design on this one. Good morning, Lori. What a gorgeous picture. I would not use this as a picture. This is more of a decorative art piece. So it is an art glass. You can use it as a vase, or you can just put this up on a shelf somewhere. It is in absolutely wonderful condition. I love the coloring on there. I love the pattern. We have an applied handle, gorgeous pedestal base to it. It is nice and clean. Have no idea about who makes it or what the exact age is. I just love the beauty of it. And it is running right now 10.5 inches tall. And it is a nice, heavy, substantial piece of glass. Shipping is only $4.50. See, the thing is, why I don't like the bubble, because I'll be over here thinking I'm not on camera, and I'm making weird faces, I'm dancing, pickers in the wind, going to you, doing all the stuff that I do, like thinking nobody's looking at me. And then he goes and puts me in the bubble, and I'm like, uh-oh, now everybody just caught me doing weird stuff over here. Kind of ruins the image a little bit. Let's do some ducks. I have a few more little duckies today. These ones are 3 ducks, but what I want to show you is that they are signed. Because they're signed, I'm wondering if they were hand carved. I don't know. But let's take a look up close. I'm going to show you the signature. So we have 2 that are very similar to each other. He's just ignoring. I'm like, dude, come on, change your camera. So we have 3 that are very similar. So we have this little guy here. They are all wood. They're about 2 inches long each. Now this one is not signed. But then we have these ones that have been around quite a while. You can see the wear on them. And they are signed. So this one is Ken somebody, wood duck. So I don't know if he painted it or if he carved it. I have no clue. And then this guy is the same Ken Burt, mallard, it says on there. So I thought, definitely hand carved, cool. I wasn't sure if it was just painted or carved, but you're going to get all 3. These 2 are the Ken Burt ones, and they're running right now. If they are hand carved, then you know they're unique, because no two are going to be identical. Thanks for your bids. And Tammy, congratulations. That is heading to you. Let's go to, we have a couple. Do I have more ducks? I have one more duck thing. Let's do our last duck, and then we got a few other things. I have some old books today, some really cool old books. So this has a tag on it. Made in, can you read that? This is a really neat, it's very smooth. I'm wondering if it's walnut or teak. I don't know. Made in somewhere. Mexico. Look at that. It's a Mexican duck. You get a pato. You get a pato. Very beautiful. I do not know the type of wood. Has his neck been repaired? Oh, you guys, his neck's been repaired. I didn't know that. All right, we're going to run him. It's going to be for $1, but his neck's been repaired. That's sad. Okay, we have a repair on his neck. He's still beautiful. A vintage cow. It may be. I don't know how vintage it is. I'll run it. We'll run it next. Let's run this duck really quick. He needs a home. He's an injured duck. He's still absolutely beautiful. Running right now. Give an injured duck a home. Put a bow. Yeah, there you go. Put a bow around it. You'll never know. Oh, there's something written on the duck. We'll see what's written. The cow. We'll see what's written on there in just a second. Southern Charm, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking on this duck.
You.
It's a really good piece of wood, though. Like, you know when you can feel that substantial wood? Okay, here's our cow. Oh, it's a Limoges. I'm guessing vintage Limoges, France cow. I'll show you how I know that. So we have a cow creamer here. Cream would come. I just love the whole thought of a cow. It just makes me happy. The white bird. Oh, we'll run that in just a second. Everything on the shelves is for sale behind me except the 2 really big pieces at the top. Even the hen is going to be for sale. Let's take a look at this guy, though, first. Let's see if we can show up close, and if we can get in there. It says Limoges, France on the inside. Right there. Oh, you can see it. Limoges, France. So I'm guessing it's vintage. This guy's in great shape. No painting. I've seen these before where they're painted on the side, so this one will fit with just about any decor. Running right now. Cow creamer, Limoges cow creamer. Thank you for your bids. Swamp Chick, that is heading to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do this bird. So I'm guessing it's a pheasant. I usually know my birds pretty well. I'm going with pheasant with this one. Or maybe peacock. Do you think it's a peacock? Maybe it's a peacock. Because we got this gorgeous, gorgeous peacock. There we go. Gorgeous feathers here. This is quintessential mid-century modern. You want MCM in your house or just a little touch of MCM? This is it. It's a ceramic piece. So you can see the bottom is ceramic. Absolutely MCM type decor. From my personal collection, I have had him as a decor in our guest bedroom for quite a while. It's good measurement here in really great shape. About 11 to 12 inches long. It stands about 7 inches tall. You finally know what MCM is. It is running right now, up and going. MCM, mid-century modern, so it stands for a time period, not necessarily a time period, but it was a certain aesthetic, a design elements used during a specific time period. A lot of clean lines, your teak woods, some geometric type shapes. And Tammy, that is heading to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love MCM furniture. Huge fan. And there's actually, do not let my husband know. There is a hutch. It's actually, they call them a room divider, an MCM room divider. Huge, gorgeous. I want to say it's Broyhill. These things probably go for $8,000 or $9,000. It is at an auction right now. It is only up to $150. The auction ends next week. You know I'm like trying to go for it. I have zero space to put this in my house, but I will find a place to put it because it is stunning. And he doesn't like it. Not just that piece. He doesn't like any MCM. He thinks MCM is like what his grandma would use. And I'm like, exactly. That's exactly why I want it. Yeah, knock down a wall, whatever I need to do, because it is beautiful. I've been picking up, I have little pieces of MCM sprinkled throughout the house. Slowly. It's going to take over slowly. He doesn't. No, he doesn't get a vote. All right, let's do, what am I going to do these guys? Is that a crack? Is that a repair or a crack line? Let me just, all right, we have left in here. That is a crack. We have piano babies. For the what? Yes, well, instead of the Whatnot house, we now have a Whatnot basement, but I will find a place. Without a doubt. I think what I would do is get rid of my china cabinet and put that there instead because it would fit in the same spot. My china cabinet that I have is one that I repainted. It's not anything super special. All right, we have a couple piano babies. These are left in. This baby here has a crack going right around here, but they are adorable. First of all, look at the look on that face. How many of you have kids that have seen that look right there? All right, so you can see the call out there. There is a crack line going right around. They are left in, so they are marked left in. I can't read what that's a left in. KW2228, I think. But we have our left in sticker. And then we have this sweet girl. Like, she's happy. The other one's not. So typical. We're going to run them right now. You're getting both of those piano babies. Good morning, Crystals. Josie's Junk in the Trunk, heading to you. Thank you so much. What a great pickup. Is it not printing? All right. Every now and then our thing doesn't print and I need to pull off a random number. All right. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do now? Let's do some of these. Oh, I have two really old books today that I thought were cool. So let's do these ones. Yeah. The first one is Testament and Psalms. So it is a religious text. But look, just appreciate that cover. It is a deep, dark burgundy color. How beautiful is that? Just the red pages are gorgeous. I'm going to try to get you a date here. So we have a handwritten date of July 8th, 1894, Uriah, England, Ingard. And 1893 down here is our date. And New Testament, really great shape. The spine is still really great. The pages, all appear to all be there. What is this sticking out? Oh, you get an extra little note of some sort. I have no idea what this is. We'll keep it in there. All right, we're going to run it though. How cool is that? Late 1800s, running right now. Look at how decorative that is. So beautiful. I've got some old Bibles coming up too. Not today because I haven't unpacked them. Southern Charm, congratulations. But as soon as I unpack them, we're going to start sprinkling those into shows.
Thank you.
Is it not working again? All right. Not print. Oh, here it goes. All right. And let's do our other book here. This one is a French and English dictionary. You can tell this has been around. It has some like watermarks on it. I think it just adds to the gorgeous age. And I love the two-tone. I love the red and the blue. For about 4th of July. It would still be awesome for Christmas. You've got, look at that. What did somebody write on that? What is that? I don't know. Probably just some of the watermark that was there. The date on this one too. So we have some writing on the inside, 1928-29. First Brethren Church Library. I am not seeing an actual date. I'm guessing going by the date there, early 1900s from the handwritten date. Because I do not see an actual printed date. Still, it's French and English dictionary. Would be great for your junk journal if you want, or just putting in your book stack. Running right now. We're going to go with around the 1920s somewhere. Thanks for your bids. Josie's Junk in the Trunk. That is heading to you. And that is number 26. We just figured out what it is. If the name is really long, if your username is really long, for some reason our label printer is not picking it up. So now I know. All right, we have a few things. Let's do something unique, you guys. I came across this. So I have two new kind of vendor sources. I want to say vendors because they're not like corporations, but well, they kind of are. But two new sources that I've been getting really nice supplies inventory from. One we're calling the Professor. We're giving them cool names like Donatella and Jeremy at Green 13 give their people names. So one is the Professor, which is more of our high-end glass and things that we're getting. And then we have the International Man of Mystery. And I got this next piece from the International Man of Mystery. And it is this piece. And I just thought this was so cool. It's loud, so I'm trying not to be too loud with the microphone. But if you like wind chimes, how beautiful is this? If you hung it in a window too, I bet those colors, when the sun shines through, would make such pretty colors coming through. Natural piece of wood, hangs up here, and then you've got all of these little glass pieces that hang on that. It measures, I'm going to say about 10 to 12 inches, and we're going to run it while I'm holding it up. And that's running right now. So you get, it's a little tangled. I can untangle that. That was just from probably bringing it home. Isn't it gorgeous? And I can just imagine if you put that in a window or just had some light coming through it. Again, there's nothing wrong with this. I'll get it untangled for you. Have a great day, Swamp Chick. Thank you for stopping by. And Robin's Closet, congratulations. That is heading to you. I'm trying to be super careful so it's not like really, really loud.
On its way to you.
All right, there we go. In real life, it's not bad. It's that because I have the microphone on and I'm holding it right here, it would get super loud to you guys. We only have a few pieces left. Oh my God. Oh my God. I found the coolest. Y'all shield your children's eyes. I got to show you something. This is a little risque. Even for me, it's a little risque. If it was I Love Discounts, this would be up their alley all the way. I found the coolest little mustard condiment piece here. Look at this. This is absolutely stunning. Made in Japan. We're going to show you up close so you can get the full effect. Again, if you have kids in the room, shield their eyes. Okay. Look at this beautiful girl. It says for mustard only, you have a spot to put the spoon. Okay. Those little wires there, that's the hinge on the back. This is a porcelain piece. Made in Japan. Well, let me show you this. Are you ready? Look at that. I got to close it quick. We can't be showing that too long on air, but check that out. Oh my gosh. Is that not the coolest? Okay, it's running right now. I can't show it again. We'll do a little sneak peek real quick. There you go. That's it. You can buy it and have it at your house and leave it open and closed. Surprise your friends with it. Southern Charm, heading your way. One time I came across, in a lot of stuff,
Thank
just
you.
I had picked up a table lot from auction one time and wasn't really sure what was in it. A lot of figurines and stuff. And there were two little frogs, two ceramic frogs. They just looked like frog figurines. Really cute. And I'm like, oh, they're frogs. I like frogs. I flipped them over. There was two of them. They were very, very anatomically correct boy and girl frogs without any, left nothing to the imagination. I'm like, there's no way. This is as far as I can go. Those frogs, I think I would have gotten in trouble had I sold those on Whatnot. So I gave them to I Love Discounts when they came to visit. All right, for my primitive friends, for my rusty, crusty friends, we have your wonderful expandable rulers here. You can do this. If you're more talented than me, you expand it out. You can make it a star. You can do it just right. Put your ephemera in there. It does work. We're going to run it right now. I don't know who makes it. Let's see. Golden Rule. Dural makes it, if that makes a difference to you. Running right now. Has some nice weathered look to the wood. Looks like it has brass tips on the end or some type of metal tips on the end. No, frogs are not naturally built like that. These were abnormally human-like frogs, if you know what I mean. Josie's Junk in the Trunk, that is going to you.
Thank you.
It's those things that you're just like, what in the world did I just buy? So you know my problem is, oh, that one's not going to go. Number 29. My problem, and you would think I would know better, being a reseller, selling things to other people, you think I would understand this. I cannot comprehend size in my head. So when I'm looking at, I probably could, I just ignore it. It's probably what's really happening. When I'm looking at auctions and I'll see something that, it'll say like 16 inches. And I know in my head, 16 is bigger than 12. It will not fit in a 12 by 12 box. But it's so gorgeous that that piece of information just becomes optional at that point. And I don't think about it. And so then I go to pick up these auction items and they're huge. So I have a lot of things that I can't sell because they're so beautiful, but they're so big. Good. I am so glad other people are doing the same thing. For some reason, I know I have this big crystal glass compote that in my head, it was like this. I got it home and it's like this. And I'm like, okay, well, it's now part of my home decor because I can't sell it. Let's take a look at this one. I thought this was so cool. I don't know if you would call this a fairy or a nymph. Oh my gosh, I just realized this guy has one leg. And like it's not broken. It's not broken anywhere. He only has one leg. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look. Okay, let me go back. He only has one leg. That I don't think this, it may be a small crack, but it looks more like where it came together. But that's not even a broken piece. Okay, so you're going to get a nymph or a fairy or something, a one-legged. How freaking cool is this? There's felt on the bottom. I have no clue who makes it. I totally it's like size. My brain did not comprehend that till just this very moment. It's running right now. A one-legged dude playing naked, playing a pipe, smoking a pipe. I don't know. And I'm going to get to keep him. I'm going to put him in a spot where I'm going to look at that thing every day. let's take something else. Did I make you spit out your coffee? I'm sorry. Let's take a look at this one. Another antique piece of milk glass. I ended up getting a huge collection of really cool milk glass pieces, and this was one of them. Has your flag, has all of your eagles around it. There is no writing, so it's not like dated or anything like that. But how cool would this be up on a plate stand? Part of your 4th of July, but then you can also just keep it year round. Man cave, maybe you have somebody that served in the military, would be cool for this piece. Does it have any glow? We have a little bit of green glow on there. There's some old sticker residue, some green glow. And if we can get our lights right, you can actually see the eagle, the detail in all of the eagles. You guys, I saw an eagle the other day. I'm going to run this. I'll tell you my eagle story. All right, this one's up and running. Milk glass. It is antique milk glass, 7 inches. You've got your flag and all of the eagles. You got little stars going around here. Such a neat piece. And Toby, that is going to you. So I was driving home yesterday.
Thank you.
And we have eagles up here. We have bald eagles in this area of Pennsylvania, common to see. And but I say common to see. They're here. They're in the wild. But you don't see, when you see one, if you've never seen an eagle in real life, you don't realize the size of these birds. They are humongous. Like, I'm talking like big old birds. I was probably 50 to 100 yards away. They're huge. 50 to 100 yards away. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if we'll try. And I was driving down the road. I live in the country, tons of cornfields. Let's see, what are we doing? What are you? He's doing this to me. I don't know what this means. Oh, we're going to mirror the phone. I'm going to try to show you the picture. Hold on. This was about 100 yards away. Let me mirror my phone. This was so cool. All right, do I hit studio? It's thinking. Okay, I hit studio. There we go. Can we see the picture? Let's see if we can see it. Look at that, just sitting in the middle of a cornfield. This eagle, it's kind of blurry because, you know, it's big on the screen. How stinking cool was that? All right, just sitting there. I got pretty excited. I get really geeked out over like little things like that. Let's do this piece. This is, I want to say Fire King. There is no maker's mark. I'm going to go with Fire King. I'm about 98% sure this is Fire King. They are breathtaking. Like, until I moved to Pennsylvania, the only time I've seen them in real life was at a zoo. But I've seen them in the wild here. Now, they have them in Florida, so I was surprised I never saw them, like, for the longest time. But this is probably the 3rd time we've seen an eagle in the wild in the almost 4 years we've been here. I just get amazed. Okay, so we have a cake plate. I love milk glass, gold accents. But think about this as a riser. This doesn't have like the bowl to it. It is nice and flat. This would make such a great riser for anything that you want to show off. You can put different things on here. If you're doing jewelry, like, you can use it in your house, but it would also make just a great piece on the shelf, or like actually if you're a seller in as a riser. So gorgeous Fire King. I love just the little touches of whimsy going on in there. It is a wonderful shape, 10-inch diameter, and that's running right now. Has just the tad of that pedestal base, so you're sitting up a few inches. You have a few in North Alabama. That's cool. Toby, that's going to you. Congratulations. I'm used to here. We get a lot of pigs, cows, the normal like farm life stuff. The other thing that we see here a lot, which was surprising to me, is there are a ton of alpaca and llama farms. A ton of them. I would never have guessed that. Not the thing I think about when I think about Pennsylvania. And the other thing, there's a farm, I don't know, a couple miles away. They have the longhorn, like, what are they, steers or bulls? Like Texas Longhorns. They have the big old ones. That surprised me. Funny to see after they get shaved. After what gets shaved? What are we talking about? Oh, the llamas. Oh, the alpacas. Do I have cow or horse things? Um, I have horse things, not today. Kenzie, coming up, bookmark my Southwestern show. There, I am on a Southwest. It's called the Best of Southwest raid train. That raid train is full of horse stuff. I know I have a lot of horse stuff. So do the other people. There's a lot of like Southwestern pottery, but the horse type stuff in that train. If you love that, if that's your decor style, you will have a whole day of shopping just on that raid train. Mine's already booked. All right, let's do something fun. Let's wake everybody up here. This is another signed. Yeah, no, that I gotta save it for that train. Do you know what day it is? I can tell you what day it is. I can tell you what day it is. 1 second here. It is a really good train. I've been on it probably 3 or 4 times before. Absolutely worth it. It's one of my favorites. It is. I want to say it's in August because I knew I had time to collect things. You know what? Are you looking for? I do have a cool horse thing. I'll grab you one horse thing. I like to make people happy. Let's see here, honey. I'm gonna run this item and grab the one horse thing. See if you can flip through there and find that raid train. It's up above there. Are you looking? Okay, he's looking. We'll tell you the date. Let me run this. I do have one really cool horse thing. I have time to replace it and get something else. I'll bring it out for you because it's pretty cool. In the meantime, we have another Fenton piece. This is a really cool glowy piece. Wait till you see the glow. It is a Fenton signed. I don't know if we can see that signature here. Can we zoom in on this one? I don't know if we're going to get that signature. It is up here at the top. It is very faint. It is hand signed though. Fenton, there we go. Hand painted. Oh, maybe we can't. Oh, there it is. Jeanette something. There's a name right there. It ends in ETTE. But look at how beautiful the floral is. All hand painted. Beautiful Fenton, that opalescent, small basket. And this one glows. We're going to throw it in the box so you can see the really pretty glow on it. So this is very soft green around the bottom. And while I run this, I'm going to go grab this horse piece because it is pretty cool too. That is going right now. Fenton, hand painted and signed basket. Is it South? I'll have to find it. It's there somewhere. I know I booked it. All right. And Toby, thank you so much. That is heading to you. I appreciate that. I was able to pick up the coolest Fenton collection. So I've been bringing it to you guys piece by piece. But if you like the hand-painted Fenton, the figurines, the baskets, the glass bowls, I've got some big stuff coming up soon. All right. I just ripped half the sticker off really quick because I wasn't prepared to show this. So I will clean the sticker off before it gets mailed. But how freaking cool is this? This looks almost like a chess piece. It is actually August 14th. Thank you, Southern Charm. August 14th is, I should have it, a thumbnail already there, a show set up. August 14th is that Best of the Southwest raid train. So, all right, check out this. Look at this horse. It is a lighter, no fluid, and I do not know if this works or not, okay? I don't know anything about lighters. I didn't buy it for a lighter. I bought it because I just thought it was so cool because it reminds me actually of a horse, but it also reminds me of a chess piece. And I just thought it was cool. Again, I'll take the sticker off. I wasn't prepared to show it today. Look at that. It is in wonderful condition. Again, I do not know if that works. The bottom has a little bit of felt. What does it say? Japan on there? Is that what that says? Yeah, I think it says Japan. But that is felt. We're going to run this piece here. Let me turn it so you can see it. It is 7.5 inches tall. And that's running right now, $4. I specifically picked this up for the Best of Southwest, but now I have time. August is still a ways away. I have time to pick up a few more things. Thank you for your bids. And Kenzie with the first purchase. Everybody throw some ducks in the
Thank
chat.
you for your first purchase.
Alrighty, we have just a few more pieces. Here, let's do... Oh, we're going to do the hen pretty soon too. Let's do a Fenton bell. This is a pretty one. So we have a Fenton. You are very welcome. Thank you for being here. I hate bells, y'all. I hate the sound of bells. As you can tell, it works. It is a Fenton bell. We have our original Fenton sticker. If he'll switch those cameras, thank you. Original Fenton sticker on there. And did this guy glow too? This has a pretty green glow to it. So we have some green going on. A little bit older milk glass running right now. Stands about at your average bell height, about 6 inches. The picture, absolutely. Thanks for your bids. And Tracy, that is going to you with the first purchase. Everybody throw some ducks in the chat for
Thank you
Tracy.
for your first purchase.
Let's do this picture. So this is another one that I think is MCM. We do have a little bit of paint wear around there, but the teal, gorgeous, gorgeous teal. So you have teal and yeah, you kind of see it on the camera. Gold going around the edges too. Complete glass pitcher. This would be perfect for anything with ice in it. I think would be great because of course you have that lip here that's going to prevent that ice from coming out. So think sweet tea, or you can do margaritas, whatever your heart would desire at the moment. We're going to run this. It is 8 inches tall, and that's up and going right now. Great shape. The only thing, we just do have a little bit of paint wear, which would be consistent with its age. Sangria, yes. Would you never make me? Thank you very much. Toby, that is heading your way. Thank you, thank you. He has all these ideas.
On its way to you.
But do you think he ever makes any of this stuff for me? Never, never. Iced tea, yeah. Do you ever this happen to you? You get one piece, then completely different, like auction or I washed it. Hold on, y'all. I got hold on, water coming out of here from when I washed it. All right. You ever like get something from one auction or one store, and then like weeks later you find something else that's very similar, and you're like, how did that happen? Totally unrelated. This is what happened with this one. On the back of it, it says C.D. Kenny and Company, which is an advertising piece. Just like 2 weeks ago, I had another C.D. Kenny and Company advertising piece, completely unrelated. So I got a little excited when I found this. It's just those little weird coincidences. But we have a really cool elephant toothpick holder. Look at that guy. He almost looks like a, I don't know, like a Buddha elephant. He's just sitting there, chilling out. It is a toothpick holder. And it's an advertising piece. On the back, we have that C.D. Kenny Company, 896. I can't read the bottom. Whatever that very bottom word says. That is the back of it there. But if you like advertising merchandise, here you go. Or if you just like elephants, running right now. Thank you for your bids. And Southern Charm, that is heading to you.
Thank you.
So this next item is actually 2 in 1. I've been trying to bundle more. These are Lefton, you guys. I had it open because I just washed them out. So I want to show you the inside, then I'll show you that they shut. So they are Lefton. They're vintage, but you get 2 canisters. Here's the first one. They are Lefton Lighthouse canisters. One of them still had the sticker. Oh no, it's not the sticker. So on the bottom, they actually say Lefton on them. It's like the clouds are at the top. You get this beachy scene. Kind of reminds me of like a South Carolina shore. There you go. So you're going to get this guy, which is 5.5 inches tall. Now I do want to show you the inside. They do have staining and crazing on the inside. So staining and crazing on the inside, but that's crazing. They're not cracks that go all the way through. They do say left in there. I know it's kind of crooked, but you're going to get the small one and you're going to get the big one. So you're going to get a set of these, 8 inches tall. Let me show you the inside. Staining and crazing on the inside. They do latch. You're going to get both of those. Lighthouse left in canisters. Running for $1. Both pieces. They're ceramic. They're nice and thick ceramic. Hello, Kiss My Glass. It's so good to see you. Thanks for your bids. And Pickers in the Wind, congratulations. Let's do one at a time here. Let's get the...
Thank you.
Is it going to print me a label? Maybe not. Nope, we're just going to label it like this. All right. Let's go on to our next item here. We're going to do this hen in just a minute. How about this? I love any type of, thank you so much. I love any type of like crewel embroidery, needlepoint stuff. And look at this one. It is the perfect size. How cute would this be like on your kitchen wall or if you just have a collection? So let me show you the back of it really quick. It is something somebody made. You can hang it right there. And that is all the, this is not needlepoint, possibly crewel embroidery. Not totally sure. I love them. I don't know the difference between all of them besides the cross stitch. I know that one now. 6 inches by 5 inches. Nice, good wood frame. Running right now. I can't wait to show you guys on Friday. The other side of my studio, my whole wall is crewels. I went and pulled them off walls around my house to do a nice backdrop in the new studio. Oh, Monster Mama, congratulations. That is going to you. Maybe. These labels are going slow. We got to speed that up. Let's do this. We have some butter pats. We have a hen on the nest. We got a couple cool things left here. But before we get there, I know we have butter pats and we have bone dishes. We're doing bone dishes now. He's correcting me. He's like, those aren't butter pats. I know they're not butter pats. You know what? You know what time it is? You know what this guy needs right now? This guy needs this because he is driving me insane. Oh no, you better put that camera back on me, mister. We're gonna take care of him. Ow. There you go. Oh, he's getting mad at me. Southern Charm, I'm gonna get in trouble. All right, so we have gorgeous bone dishes, but you know what's so cool about these? Can we turn the light down a little bit? They have really cool staining and crazing on them. If you like that primitive look, if you kind of like that rustic or the rusty crusty, these have gorgeous staining and crazing all over them. Maybe a couple of flea bites, but how beautiful are they? They're D&P Co. China, 2 bone dishes that have that very, very antique look with that staining and crazing. They are running right now. Southern Charm, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome in, Why Not by MD. How are you doing? We've got a few things. Let's do our hen. The last few pieces I think are super cool and unique. Let's do the hen on the nest. Now, y'all, I am, at one point, I think I sold a couple of imported hens, not realizing they were imported. And then once I realized, I got super picky. So I do my best to make sure that I am bringing you vintage, authentic hens and not this imported crap that people are selling. Sorry if you guys sell it. Sorry, I just don't like it. It's not vintage. This is an Indiana hen. One of the ways we can tell is that this should be about 7 inches. This is 6.5, which I'm still thinking it's good. Let me tell you why I still think this is a real hen. Is you can see first of all, the eyelid detail. It's not just a dot. It's very detailed on the eyelids. The crest there's a distinct difference between each crest, which is one of the signs of a real hen. And you have feathers that are coming up. So the detail that's coming up here. You also have the circle on the back. That's super easy to replicate. That's a hard way to tell. But it's usually within the detail, the eyelid, and the very distinct separation in the crest that you can tell that they're real. So I will put my name behind that this is a real hen and not an import. It is a glass one. They're all glass. A clear glass. You do see a little bit of paint wear. And let me just feel for no chips or cracks. It does not glow. So no glow to it. And we're going to run it right now. Hen on the nest, going for $1. Up and running. And I don't mean to offend anybody. I just don't like the influx of all the imports because it's not just on Whatnot. You go to the antique stores and you get excited when you walk in a booth and you see a bunch of hens only to realize that there are all these funky colors that aren't the vintage ones. And it's a little disappointing. Do you agree? Yeah, I just don't. I got so excited. I walked into a booth the other day and I saw like 8 hens on the nest and I'm like, oh, cool. Toby, congratulations. And then I got closer and I realized, these aren't real. And I am making a prediction. Just mark my words, you guys. With the popularity of bee boxes, my prediction is that we're going to have Temu bee boxes eventually. I'm guessing within the next 6 to 8 months, if not sooner, we're going to start seeing the reproductions of those coming in. Which, I don't know, it's just sad. Okay, let's do this funky piece. I have no idea. I think it says made in Japan. It does. But if you are a monkey person, look at this. It's a monkey like trinket dish. I got to show you up close. How stinking cute is this guy? It's like a chimpanzee. It is a trinket dish. It has some felt here. That's a made in Japan mark there on the bottom. But a pink monkey. I mean, that is too cool. Use it as a little ring dish. How neat would that be, just kind of sitting in your bathroom and your guests come over? That would totally be like, okay, make you smile. Look at it. Look at its face. Look at that. All right, 4.5 inches, running right now. Is it to hold dentures? I have no idea, but that would be really freaking cool. That would be totally cool. I do not know. Look at the little toes. I would use it to put rings or maybe soap. It would make a small soap dish. Not a big one, but a small one. All right, I'm going to keep this guy, it looks like. Thank you so much. How about a donkey? Now, I had a donkey the other day. Let me try to take my inventory tag off. I had a donkey, a Fenton one the other day that blew me away. It was so cool. This is not Fenton. This is a made in Japan donkey. But donkeys are popular. Donkeys are cool. Look at this guy. It is a porcelain donkey. He does have some paint wear, but is he Joe Cool or what? How cool is this guy? He just knows he's like that bad, right? Made in Japan. He's like, without strutting, he's strutting. Running right now. Everybody needs a little donkey. I won't say the other word. 2 inches tall. I'll rerun Denture Monkey. We'll rerun it. Grinning jackass. There we go. Valerie, thank you so much. Donkey's going home to you. Coastal Peacock got our donkey the other day. It was a Fenton custard glass donkey. Oh, It was so nice. So beautiful. All right, let's run Denture Monkey again. This is Denture Monkey. We're going to run Denture Monkey one more time. I just love that name. That's what it is forever going to be in my head now. Running right now. Thank you so much for your bid. I would use it like as a little ring dish. I would do that. I would just like put my rings in it like that. Perfect size. Be more thrifty. Going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We are down to just a few more pieces here. We have 3 more things. We'll get to those butter pats shortly. Let's run this. So this is probably not vintage. Full disclosure, we're doing some random stuff. I thought it was gorgeous. Picture like an antique type photo in here. It will hold like a 5x7. But picture, you can print something off. How beautiful is this? It is like a resin. The back where you would, what's it called? Like the kickstand is off, but you can always do something to hang it. Here's a little hanger right there. I just thought it was such a beautiful piece. And you can print like an antique picture. Perfect frame for like an antique picture. We're running that for $1 right now. It would also look great in a little girl's room. Put something girly in there. Maybe do something fancy with their name. And Lori, that is heading to you. Congratulations.
On its way to you.
Oh, a mirror. That would be good too. All right, we're going to do this. And then our butter pats will wrap it up with, how about an egg cup? Now, you guys, I have seen these a million times. Do you actually put eggs in here, or is this for like an air plant? I know they're called egg cups because they look like a cracked egg, but what do you put inside? A plant. I would put a plant in there. This one is, goodness, I don't know. Can we see who makes this? I love the coloring on this. Succulents, yes, succulents would be great. I love the coloring because it's those natural colors. I don't know if you guys can read that. I'm trying to see it. I can't read it. There's your maker's mark on the bottom. Napcoware. Oh, there we go. Napcoware. Now it makes sense. Okay. I just couldn't read it. But it is so pretty. Very, very like the neutrally browns and tans. The inside looks good. Little bit of staining down there at the bottom. We're going to run this guy. Going right now. Thanks for your bids. Oh, Monster Mama, congratulations. That is a pretty piece.
Thank you.
And let's close it out with a set of butter pats. I'm not going to just run one. We're going to run all 5 because they match and they belong together. They all need to go to the same home. So we have 5 butter pats here. These are hand-painted Nippon butter pats. Let me show you. We're going to measure really quick. Just shy of 3 1/4. So they are official butter pat size. Look at how beautiful they are. We're going to switch cameras so you can see that up close. There you go. All of them are exactly the same. They're all in great condition. I'm just looking through to make sure I'm not missing any chips or cracks or anything to tell you about. Nope. So you're going to get 5. They are all marked hand-painted Nippon. Wait, the sticker is. Nippon means that these are at least 100 years old. So you know they are antique. We'll show you from the top. You're going to get all 5 of those. And we're running it right now, a set of 5 butter pats. Antique butter pats at that. And Wicked Moxie, what a great pickup. Congratulations. Let me get your label. And before we go, I had 2 items that nobody bid on. We're going to put them together and see if we can get you guys a great deal on them. So we're going to put these 2 items together. They don't belong together. They're completely random. Well, check it out. We're going to do the one-legged guy. Yes, if you weren't here, we have a one-legged guy. I did not realize till I went to show it that it is a one-legged naked man playing a flute or smoking a pipe. That's not a flute. That's a pipe. Naked one-legged man smoking a pipe. How more much more unique can you get? So you're going to get that, made in Japan, and this gorgeous Granny Core vase. SKS is the maker on the bottom. No chips or cracks. Absolutely beautiful. You're going to get both of those pieces for $1 right now. Let's turn it like this. There you go. And look at really one leg. There is a line here. I don't think it's a crack. I think it's how it was made, but just full disclosure. Running up and going, both pieces. Thank you so much for your bids. Y'all got to make up a story about this one-legged man. If you resell the one-legged man, tag me. Wicked Moxie, congratulations. I'm totally down for that. I have no problem.
On its way to you.
I have actually no problem with resellers in my room, people buying stuff and reselling my things. I get kind of excited about it. So if you're a reseller and you sell this, totally tag me. I would love to come in and hear how you describe it, because that's the most unique figurine I've ever seen. With that, you guys, we have cleared out. That is everything I have. We will be back every Tuesday. Yes, absolutely tag me. I would love to come and check it out. I'll make some great comments in your chat. All clean and nice, of course. We will be back every Tuesday with completely random, all new stuff. Who knows what I'm going to bring? It kind of just depends on what we find that week. But today at 7 p.m. tonight, I am on the Surge to 1K raid train. I know Southern Charm, who's in the room, she is on the raid train. Lake Erie Vintage, if she was here, on the Surge to 1K raid train, 15-minute spot. Please come and support that. It's a raid train geared to helping new sellers. So it is one I've been on multiple times, and I will continue to support because I really believe in its mission and its cause. So with that, let's go find somebody to raid. You guys have a great day. Have a very good Tuesday, and we'll see you next time. If I can get my mouse to work. Who is on today? Let's find somebody. Oh, we got to go see Swamp Chick. We're going to go see Swamp Chick Boutique. She was in here earlier. Morning in the Swamp. I'm not sure if she's doing her selling or her talking show.